Do you still
Yeah.
use human design in your work? I'm curious.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's essential that I know someone's human design
Mhm.
chart and I
Yeah.
read it. And this is the reason why. Because let's say I had a non-energy type. So for you listeners who know nothing about human design, I'm going to give you some basics,
Yeah.
okay? You have energy types and you have non-energy types. You have emotionals and non-emotionals. You have people with strong immune systems and weak immune systems, and yet people with strong, well-defined egos and people who are open-hearted. Okay, so when I look at someone's chart, I'm looking first to see, are they emotionally defined? Because if they're emotionally defined and I'm asking them, I'm investigating them on the first day, I know that they're retroactive in how they process information. So I need to leave enough room that they can tell me more information on day two and day three.
Right.
If I'm with somebody who's emotionally open, I already know that they're present centered around their own experience.
Hmm.
And so the information that they give me is pretty accurate, right? If someone's a non-energy type and I take them in the room where we do the work and we're doing intense physical work and I take them too far, I know when they show up tomorrow, they're going to be exhausted.
Yeah.
I know if I have someone who has a massive amount of energy and I choose to never exhaust that energy source, I know they're never going to be open enough to get the real change that they really need. And so the thing about understanding human design is that every human was designed for a very specific purpose in a very specific way.
Yeah.
And the way that they were designed gives them advantages, and the places where they're open in their chart, they are here to learn from the world around them. And so the more you know about these specific layers about yourself, the better equipped you are to make really good decisions to your benefit around your time, your energy, your resources, and your skill set.
Yeah.
And so what I tell people is no one is above their design.
Hmm.
And either you're operating as you were designed or you're being the exact opposite of your chart. And so the work that we do in True Body Intelligence is to simply get you to be your design. Because if we can get you operating as the way you were intended and designed to be functioning, wherever you are in the world, you're creating harmony
Hmm.
because you're being you.
Yeah.
The problem is, the challenge is when people have trauma, they become the opposite of their design. And instead of creating harmony, they create chaos.
Yeah.
And rather than being in a chaotic world, I want to be in a harmonious experience.
Yeah.
And so human design in my form of work is essential
Hmm.
because once I get people operating correctly, making the right decisions in the way they were designed to make decisions, their success level goes from novice level to master level.
Hmm.
And now they're creating the real impact that they want to create. And that's what I want to be involved in. People that are operating the way they were designed. Because when you're doing that, life is easy.
Yeah.
Life is so easy. And all you have to do is implement these details that they give you, and it all makes sense.
Yeah. It resonates for
Yeah.
me. I mean, I came off the
Yeah.
roof last year as a line six, and everything's just coming together,
Hey.
coming off the roof. It's like, whether I like it or not, here I am, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, this is beautiful. And you're emotionally defined, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Six
And
two.
you also, I think you have the 4521 as well.
Yes, I do. Yeah. We have the same
Yes,
channel.
yes. You actually have the ego and the emotional center.
Yes.
Yeah, which makes you a very powerful manifester,
Yeah. I
right?
have.
Because you can be sober and direct, and
Yeah.
you can be emotional and thoughtful and caring.
Yes.
And so it makes you very dynamic. All the people who work with you are so lucky.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Christopher. Lovely to have you as a
You're
guest.
so welcome.
Give yourself. Oh, forgive him too.